Hi, CEO. This is Aurelia right now. This is probably my second video, and quite frank, I'm really nervous. So please understand if I do take a while to answer a question or respond back. Well, to respond back to Leah's question was, what was it? Tell me an experience in which you learned an important lesson or something that you wish you'll never forget. Oh, um, well, I've been thinking about this question for the last, what, ever since you posted it in the question thread, and personally, this is probably the worst one I have ever been asked. Um, I've been really thinking, and thinking. So far, I have nothing. But I do remember when I was, what, a newbie at this site, and I personally don't know how to start this. Okay. Do you guys remember how I was a new person here and I gave out a different name other than Aurelia? Well, you see, I choose the name Jamie because if people wanted to know my real name, I didn't trust them that much. So I said Jamie just to hide my real name, Aurelia. The reason why I chose that name was because I had trust issues. And the reason why I have trust issues is because of my sister. Because with my sister, I kind of experienced identity theft. Now you're gonna ask, wow, how can your sister take identity theft? But as you can see, there's obviously numerous of ways of how identity theft can happen. So, I guess trying to explain what my sister did, you have to know my sister. My sister, Scarlett, I would say ever since she hit puberty, she was the horror type. She would sneak boys in, sneak them out, bang them, you know, the works. Hell, she even told me once that she even snuck a guy into my room and pretty much did it on the spot right there. And I'm like, you fucking kidding me? I'm like, what, 6 years old and you're gonna sleep with some guy in my bed? Oh my god. But, you know, shit happens, you know? But the thing is, with my sister, she took my name with it and my last name. Me and my sister got two different dads. So, two different last names. So, one day, she went out. I don't know what she was doing per se. I was, what, 7, 8 years old when this happened. She was probably out of town, bunch of friends, doing bullshit stuff, you know? What, teenage girls do. Have fun, get drunk, sleep, the works. Next thing I know, next day my sister comes back, beat up, and, you know, she pretended that something never happened. But for some reason, since our neighborhood's a little small, kind of, local news was saying that a girl of what, blonde hair, um, blonde hair, green eyes, and a facial structure of like this to a little more pointy in the chin, but with more pointed out. Mine's more pointed in. Named Aurelia Yeager. was on the news for stealing alcohol from a convenience store. And for some reason, it had a picture of my sister on there. And what must have happened was, because later on that night, as soon as we seen the news, my parents questioned me. What did you do? Me personally, I was what, 8 years old? Nothing. I did absolutely nothing. So, my sister, on the other hand, you know, little bitch she is. Next thing I know, police are at the door saying, we need to take Aurelia Yeager down to the courthouse because, shit happened. And they were saying, is Aurelia Yeager in the house? I said, yeah, what's up? Not what's up, but, oh my god, what? Oh. And they said, we need to take you down to the court office. I'm like, well, my parents were like, why does she need to go down to the court office? They said because she committed theft in a convenience store with a whole bunch of other teenagers. Who's the only teenager that's out at night doing bullshit stuff with their friends? Do you think a 7-year-old would do that? I personally don't think so. So, of course it would be my sister. And the thing is with my sister, she had a fake ID card. So I'm like, you fucking kidding me? But, at some point, you gotta have a fake ID card. So, even though I didn't give up the identity of me, even a family member taking your own identity, just even for a day, and you almost getting what? A violation on your own record of something you didn't even do? Will that scare the shit out of you? Hell, that scared the shit out of me, even thinking about it right now. Me, 18 years old, thinking that, wow, if I had that on my record, thievery at what, such a young age? I don't think that would do for me. So, I'm not sure that's a lesson that I did, but it's something that I know what to do. What I know what not to do is give information out, because shit like that can't happen and it can really fuck your whole life up. Not really life, but you guys get the picture, alright? Well, I guess that's the answer to my question, if that kind of makes any sense. So, yeah.